My species is the Apis cerana japonica, or common name Japanese honeybee.
Hi, my name is Chris Watson, and I am going to be arguing for the Asian giant hornet, and the species name is Vespa monandria. I hope I said that right. Today we are going to be debating on which animal or which insect would win in a fight.
Okay, so the Japanese honeybee is a subspecies of the eastern honeybee. DNA testing has shown that they originated in the Korean peninsula, and they are now native to Japan. They completed their development via the colony consists of one queen, many thousands of workers, and many drones. The queen is a reproductive female of the colony, and they're usually larger than the workers and have larger abdomens and generally slightly darker than the workers. Honeybees also have a archetypal behavior called bee-balling, which basically means that if a predator is to invade their hive, for example, the hornet, several hundreds of them will form a ball around them and produce heat, and they can go up to 117 degrees, which would kill the hornet but wouldn't harm the honeybee at all.
Okay, for my opening remarks, the Asian giant hornet is the world's largest species of hornet. They're about the size of your thumb, so they're pretty big. They're native to temperate and tropical Eastern Asia, mainly in Japan, but you can find them throughout the Philippines and China. They prefer to live in low mountains and forest areas while almost completely avoiding plains and high altitude climates. The hornets go through complete metamorphosis, completing the 5 stages from egg to adult. They live in nests formed from pre-existing pathways caused by rodents as well as rotting brush and trees, so they pretty much live everywhere. What makes the Asian giant hornet so deadly is their 6mm stingers, which can kill a human if over 10 hornets sting a human, because the poison affects the kidneys. And they also have deadly chewing mouth parts, in which some cases 10 hornets can wipe out an entire bee colony of Eastern European hornets or Eastern European honeybees, and in rare cases Japanese honeybee cases. They feed on the thoraxes of different types of honeybees, taking the thorax back to their larva for feeding, and that's how they continue their colony.
Okay. So even though honeybees don't have an innate defense against the giant hornets, they do rely on their whole hive to produce that heat or create a ball around them, create the heat, and prevent them from reacting effectively when they are invading their hives, unlike the giant hornets when they rely on their venom and their sting in order to kill or go into.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, there's really nothing the hornets can do when there's one versus the entire colony, because really there's like 20 or 10,000 Japanese honeybees in a single colony. But what the Asian giant hornet is good at is capturing single bees, or they can even kill up to 20 bees at a time by taking the bee and snapping the bee limb by limb, separating the head, the thorax, and the abdomen, and bringing the thorax back to the colony in order to feed. And while they're not good one-on-one, while they are good one-on-one, they're not very good with the colony. So in the future, maybe they can evolve and have more effective techniques at taking out colonies rather than sending one scout out at a time to spray pheromones on the colony, or they could travel as a pack and take out the whole colony by themselves. Now for our closing remarks. Or no, you have the rebuttal, so you have to respond to mine. I'll edit this part out, don't worry.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Even though oh god, I don't know. I totally lost it.
You can go ahead and figure it out. I'll edit it.
Okay.
Just say something along the lines of just agree with that, or something like yeah, you're right. How
on one-on-one.
Yeah, you just say like, yeah, you're right. The hornet is like more powerful because which it is. Just say it's more powerful, but uh, the hornets haven't yet come up with the successful technique in order to take out the
Honeybees.
whole colony at once. And then we can just go to closing remarks. I'll say something uh, like there's still research being done on the hornets and how they, affect, areas and stuff. So
Okay, so I do agree that the hornets would win on a one-on-one fight with the honeybees. However, the hornets usually just go on single to the hive, to the honeybee hive, and that is why the honeybee would basically take them out.
yeah, I agree with that. For the closing remarks, I there's still a lot of research to be done on the Japanese or on the Asian giant hornet, excuse me. Um, they are a pest species and they are very invasive. They have colonies of up to 200 and 300, and they're very devastating for some people, killing up to 40 or even 50 people a year through their stings. There's still more research that needs to be done along the lines of more effective, like poison control techniques, more effective anti-venoms to their potent chemicals in their venom, and more effective ways to control the pest in Japan and Eastern Asia, or in Eastern Asia. But other than that, the Japanese hornet would win on a one-on-one fight, but not the one-on-one colony fight. So yeah.
Okay, so for the honeybees, there's a theory that they do have some sort of relationship with the hornets. However, there's still research going on about why the hornets go on single, and then and how the honeybees can use their wings and into their hives. However, and then how what they use or what exactly communicate with each other in order to form that ball and create that temperature that would kill the hornet.
Yeah. All right. Well, this has been our debate on who would win in a fight: the Asian honeybee or the Asian giant hornet or the Japanese honeybee. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something new today.